Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, and this video is your GTA Online weekly money guide. And this video is unique because it's not necessarily about making money, but it's about the value and the amount of money that you can save. That's right, this week is Salvage Yard Week in GTA Online, and with that comes 2 claimable vehicles that have unique and rare license plates. I'll cover the finales for both the Gangbanger and Podium salvage yard robberies in the description down below. I have linked a full tutorial and guide with all the setups. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, make sure you drop a like and make sure you are subscribed to my channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out any future content. The best way to show your support, hit the join button, find out how to become a member on my channel. There's also some merchandise you guys can check out that's linked down below. In addition, if you want to go above and beyond, you can leave a super thanks donation directly in the comments. All right, let's go ahead and get back into the video. So again, this week there are 2 claimable vehicles with some pretty cool rare license plates. You got the Comet S2 Cabrio with the Casino license plate, the LS Pounders. It's really cool. I like that a lot. And then you have the Lampadati Tijan, and it's got the Panic license plate. It says, what is that? Kiss it, kill it, something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But you got both these cars. This is exactly what they look like, with this green color on there. And this is the real benefit. This is why this is such a good thing that you guys need to take care of this week. The Lampadati Tijan is a $2,310,000 car. That's very expensive, right? The Comet S2 Cabrio is $1,797,000. That is a $4 million value right there. And if you own these vehicles, you can sell them. Make sure you split up a couple days, and you'll be able to get those vehicles essentially at a discount. And when you complete these salvage yard robberies, all you have to do to claim them is just not sell them or scrap them, right, for these vehicles. And it only takes 20 grand to claim these vehicles, and only 10,000 if you own a document forgery. Right, so I mean, that's a ridiculous discount right there. It really is. So let's go ahead and start with the Gangbanger Robbery finale. This will be for the Lampadati Tijan, and don't forget, down in the description, linked below, I will have the full tutorial of these salvage yard robberies, including the setups. Let me remind you of the bonus reward criteria for the Gangbanger Robbery. First up, no cop lives lost. You get a jailbreak in 3 minutes, and then King Tiny has to have 75% health. All right, so you get a nice little $50,000 bonus. But don't worry, if you mess up, it's not going to affect whether or not you can claim the vehicle. It's all good. Just got to complete the actual salvage yard robbery. So speeding this up a little bit, and we're going to head over here to the police chopper that we stole earlier in one of the setup missions, right? Got a little 5-finger discount. And then we're going to take it over here to the Mission Row Police Station. And you'll also have the weapons that you need that'll be equipped from the earlier setup as well. So we'll land over here at the police station. And remember, you can't murk out any police, right? Got to keep it non-lethal. So go ahead and zap this guy, and then start throwing your tear gas into these AC units, these air duct units right here. You'll see the green arrow over top of them. And sometimes the air canisters can bounce around a little bit. It's a little tricky, but as soon as the arrow disappears, you know you got it. You're good to go. You can move on. From downtown. One more try. Come on. And we got it. Nice. Love that. Little cutscene, this guy pops out. He's all gassed up. Remember, use your stun gun and be careful you don't melee, right? Keep your distance. There'll be several guards that you got to murk out because the gas can go too far. Get this guy right here. And we're looking for the keys, right, to get into the jail cell. This locker right here, right on the way in, is one of the spots that has the keys. I just keep searching for them. You'll find them. But remember, you do have, short time to find the keys. Go across the hallway. This little office in here. It's like a little I don't know, like training room or whatever. Keys are right in there. Make sure you got your stun gun equipped. Mark out these guys over here. You got to solve this little puzzle, right? This little hack. There we go. F in who? Love that. Go ahead and get into the jail cell. Open up the door for Tiny. He's got the code that he's seen from the guards. Open up the door. Wait, they've got 2 FIB agents out here. Zap both of them again. Remember, don't murk out any cops. Pick up your weapons over here. Then you can shoot this gate. Now listen, on the way out, I know you're probably in the chat screaming, Ty, just call in your Sparrow. That's fine. You can do that. I'd like to do the missions kind of the way that they're supposed to be. There's gray areas here. There's no big deal. Call the Sparrow if you think you need it. But just have one of your vehicles parked out here. This is one of the locations that you can pick for the setup mission. So for your getaway vehicle, I just kind of like to do it this way. It's a little bit more of a challenge. I feel like there should be more of a risk of failure, even though you can fail with the Sparrow. I don't know. I just like to do it this way. So, but yeah, if you need it, if you need help or whatever, just use the Sparrow. That's fine. But I usually use the vehicle. We used to use the Kuruma back in the day too. You know, it's whatever. It's fine. But go ahead and lose the cops. Go into Ty's tunnel, the Ty cave, if you need to. Lose the cops over there. And then once we lose the cops, we're going to go drop Tiny off at his personal chopper. All right, so let's head back over to LSIA. Let's follow the yellow brick road or whatever path you want to take. Get inside the airport over here on the west side of the entrance of the airport, the west entrance. Send Tiny on his way. Now he's going to give us the intel on where we got to go pick up the Tijan and handle some business. You know what I'm saying? And definitely you want to take the monstrosity from the setup that you do. This vehicle has probably the better bullet resistant capabilities. And you can get murked out, but you just, want to try and complete it in one go, one run. Make sure you're snacking up. And then choose your shots wisely, because you also do have limited ammo with some of these weapons. But you can pick up some other stuff over here from these guys as you, have a conversation with them, right? Go ahead and take out the bad guys, jump into Tijan, and head on back to the salvage yard. Got to evade the rest of the enemy ballers over there. Deliver the vehicle back. And once you're inside, now listen, maybe you don't want to claim it for the custom, license plate in the savings. We got the bonus right there. You just go to the vehicle and you can still sell it. You can salvage it or sell it. I would definitely sell it. If you don't, want to keep the car, it's $396,000, right? So either way, you can still get some good money out of this. The next one's up, the Podium Robbery. This will be for the Pfister Comet Cabrio S2 or the S2 Cabrio. Let me remind you of the bonuses over here, the reward criteria: no lives lost, reach the elevator hatch undetected, and escape the casino in 1 minute. All right, Podium Robbery for the Pfister Comet S2 Cabrio. Go ahead and set up. We're going to take the LSDS, Los Santos Department of Sanitation truck over here to the casino, where we're going to make a phone call and set up a little a package over there, so to speak, right? that we planted in our earlier setup. All right, let's pull up around back of the casino. We should all be familiar with this location at the casino, right? You should be quite familiar. Anyways, keep on going further though, all the way around. Wrap on the other side of the casino by the music locker, and we're going to enter the service entrance on this side. And we're going to take care of a little mess, right? Got a little duty we got to mop up. We got to do our duty while cleaning up the duty. All right? Don't worry about it. Let's get it done. Anyways, we'll take care of this, mop this up. It's a nice little touch. Nice little bit of this is the kind of AGL that I can appreciate, right? No problem with that. The guard walks off, leaving us unattended. Go ahead and finish mopping up the floor. Just, put the mop in the bucket. Good to go. Make your way over here to the elevator. And this is kind of fun right here. You have to make it to the hatch without being detected. You do have a flashlight equipped, and you can aim it just like you would a normal weapon, and that's how it would activate. But I kind of just, again, challenge myself, make it a little bit harder. I just use the radar, the map down there. So I keep it pitch black, and this kind of helps me run around a little bit, just learn the path a little bit better. I just kind of enjoy it that way. But no, definitely use the flashlight. Just stay out of the way of the cameras, and you'll be fine. Just wrap all the way around. You basically use the cameras as a map of how to get around in here. And then it'll pop up the elevator hatch right here once you make it into this little room, and we're good to go. All right, lights are back on, and we need to rappel down the elevator shaft right here. Again, you should be familiar with this. Maybe not as much, right? Go ahead and just rappel on down. These salvage yard robberies are not bad. They're a little tedious to get set up, but they're still fun. Definitely worth doing once a week. All three of them will get you roughly about $1 million for the week. And periodically, Rockstar will give us some claimable vehicles that have unique license plates, rare license plates that you can keep. So that's pretty fun. All right, making our way on down. And then we have a little bit more fun over here. Got to mark all these guys out. Again, pay attention to your health and armor, right? Snack up if you need to, vest up, all that good stuff. The gas will come in. You got to put your mask on. While you're in here, if you need to, before you do the hack to get out of this room, go ahead and locate the target vehicle. But head over here to this control panel. This we have a fun little hack you can do. These are pretty simple, not too bad. It's kind of lining up the mirrors with the lasers and taking out the little receptors, the capacitors or whatever. or the packets. Avoid the firewalls. These are fun. Very fun in the Doomsday heist, right? Not really, but you know, it's all good. There we go. Success. And we'll have another little conversation with some more enemy NPCs. And we do have kind of like a heavy in here, kind of like a jug. Not really, but he just has a heavy, you know, like a MG, a machine gun Mark II or whatever with a little bit of extra vest or armor. Go ahead and mark those guys out. The assault shotgun comes in handy. Make your way into the control room in here and mark out these guards first before you go back and get the vehicle, because you've only got 1 minute from basically when you get in the car itself. All right, so head on back. We'll jump in the Comet S2 Cabrio, and now your timer starts, right? Head over here, go through the doors. Make sure the enemy NPC bodies don't block the doors as well. That happened to me once and I failed. You know, good times. Find the code. This one, for some reason, always gives me trouble. It always gives me a few extra seconds. I gotta find, I guess because you have that 1 minute clock. So you're like, oh my God. Anyways, though, jump in the vehicle, dip on out, watch your health and armor. You got a couple of guards right here. And then we have to lose the police. And once you're out, you're good to go, though. That's fine. I use the Ty's secondary tunnel over here. Go into the tunnel deep down over here so you can lose the cops. Go ahead and take care of that. Shouldn't take too long. Once we lose the cops, head on back to the salvage yard. You just exit same way you came in. Take the embankment of the Ellis River all the way down. So right about here, this is a little patch of grass. You can ramp up, real simple, real easy. And we're just down the road from the salvage yard. Go ahead and deliver, smash to the Mark II, deliver the S2 Cabrio. There's the bonus, got that all knocked out, got that 50 grand. And again, you don't have to claim the vehicles if you don't want to. If you've already got them, you don't care about the limited time, you know, rare license plates, whatever, that's fine. You can sell them, you'll still make about 800 grand, right? No big deal. But again, that $4 million value, if you don't own these vehicles, or even if you do, you can sell them. You want to make sure you spread those two sales out over at least 24-hour time period. That way you maximize your profit or your sale, right? The price that you get. And it's basically like owning the vehicles at a pretty good discount. So definitely take care of that, all right? If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Yeah.